So let's check out the Cordovan. This is super limited launch because there's only 50 available. Because they're so limited, you gotta be on the limited edition email list that's linked below, because that's what's gonna give you early access. It's gonna give you all your sizing guides. It's gonna give you everything you need to know, plus early access. So before the rest of the world even gets a shot at these, the email list gets first dibs. Delivery! I got a freaking entire, what do you call these things? I got an entire little pallet full of all these bog boxes. Look at that. Let me zoom you out. Look at all those boxes. This might be the biggest unboxing that we've ever done. So, I don't know why we got so many. Maybe it's just a full look at the entire brand. I literally had to bring it in on my little cart, my little cheap Harbor Freight cart. Who is Bogs? What do they sell? What is this about? Well, I'm assuming it has something to do with bog boots, you know, from the bogs. When I think of bogs, I think of the bog mummies. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I found them in England. They used to scare me so much as a kid because I think they like found them in like the peat. Oh yeah, look at these. I had a book that had these guys in it, and it scared me so bad. You know, these are like hundreds of years old, and the bogs was so low oxygen and such a, I think it was a high acidic, I think it was the opposite. I don't know, something with like the peat bogs over there in England that preserved these bodies forever. Even like with the hair, you can see their little red hair. I saw these in person one time. It was actually here in Salt Lake. They were traveling with them. Those stink. They don't smell good. You can, like when you walk in the building, you could smell the bog bodies. So what is a bog? Let's find out. An acidic, see, I called it acidic, waterlogged, and low, see, I freaking called it. I did not look this up. I think I said low oxygen and acidic, right? Not very confidently, but I said it. Characterized by its spongy peat-rich soil, which forms partially decomposed matter, plant matter, primarily sphagnum moss, kind of interesting. So, oh yeah, I forgot what I was doing. So then who's Bogs? At Bogs, we know a thing or two about the great outdoors. We actually know way more than a thing or two about the great outdoors, but what's important to know is that we think that the outdoors are great. You probably know Bogs are from Oregon, the land of lumberjack trailblazers, dairy farmers, and cycling baristas with big bushy beards. They have those beards because Oregon can be wet and cold and gloriously miserable. But with Bogs, your feet are never miserable because we have devoted our entire lives to making boots that are lighter and more comfortable than any other boot in any kind of weather, because we not only have your back, we have your toes. That's just who we are. We're Bogs, and we are 100% comfortable in our boots, and we guarantee you will be too. Still not a lot of information. They like the great outdoors, clearly. All right, let's just start going through. Let's start with this guy. I forgot my knife though. What knife? This fixed blade knife. I love how big and round that handle is. Nice little camp knife, a little Kydex handle to it. And these guys are a local Utah company, so gotta support the local bros. What's inside? Bog. Look at that! Look at that sole! Oh my gosh! Look at that! That is a big old chunky, luggy sole. Pretty flat too. You know, it's not like a huge heel. It's got some felt on it, assuming that's for grip, not just to get it through customs. Neoprene upper, rubber bottom. It's got your little, that's really nice. It's got your little heel prior thing. So, you know, it's a pull-on work boot. There's a lot of brands that make this kind of boot. Seamless construction. Our breakthrough technology increases durability and reduces weight. So is this just one injection molded layer? Dang, that'd be sick if it is. That looks like it would be a seam right there, but I think that is a seam from the mold. I don't think that's glued together. Wow, that's cool. What is this boot? Okay, I'm assuming this one is it because they don't really have any descriptors on their boots, on what they're called or what the names are. They've got numbers and letters, but I don't have 2 hours to sit there and figure out what each of these boots are called because it's literally not on the box anywhere. It's not on the boot anywhere. Hopefully this is right. Bogs, maybe consider putting names on your boots. Okay, this boot is $150. The Bogs men's classic seamless boot, inventively redesigned without seams between the outsole and the upper where the boot tends to fail. They're lighter and more durable than the nearest competition, 100% waterproof, pretty affordable. How's that compared to like muck boots. So they're about the same price as muck boots. You know, muck boots, similar height, price, 160, 150, 175. So they look like they're about similar price to their competition. Okay, there's one boot. Next. All right, this time, this one actually has the name on it. Nice, Bogs. This is the Bozeman 2. You can see it's got that ice and, what do they call it? Fire and ice grip, I think Vibram calls it. Arctic grip. Where this colored stuff works really well in ice. It's almost like sticky to the touch and it's like a cat's tongue almost. Vibram outsole. I'm assuming it's a single piece construction. What's interesting is this cut at the top. I wonder why they do that. Because this other one was very flat across the top. Retails for $220 this time. The Bozeman 2 Arctic Grip adds dependable Arctic grip to the tread of our most advanced cold weather, created by Vibram. Okay, let's figure out what these are for. Obviously, the Arctic grip is important. Purpose-built to tackle wintry conditions, this boot's flatter bottom has more surface area for better contact with the ground, which means better traction when it's slick outside. But what about the shape? What is this? Seamless construction, features, 100% waterproof, 5mm neoprene, Neotex, what they call it. I have no idea. I don't know what that's for. What would that be for? But I think the extra price comes from this being their self-branded sole and this being a Vibram outsole. Vibrams are usually a little better rubber. It's the reputable name of the brand. You get those really unique attributes like the Arctic grip. Next. Okay, this is the same boot, just a different size. All right, this one is the Bozeman 2 as well, same boot. This one, okay, yeah, so the big part of the reason we've got so many sizes, looks like for sizing, because I've got 3 different sizes of the 2 boots, or at least 2, yeah, 3 sizes. So that's good, I'll be able to give you some sizing recommendation. Smaller boxes now. What's this one? Boga. What's a Boga? Ooh, its own retail hanging thing. Oh, okay, so they're just like Crocs, like the Bogs Crocs. So you got a little bit of rubber reinforcement here, and then all of this is just the foam that the shoe is made out of. Ooh, a drop-in insole, midsole, that's cool. Nice and anatomical. How much are these? 80 bucks. How much are Crocs? I feel like Crocs are like 40 bucks or like 30 bucks. No, they're pretty pricey. At least for like the nicer ones. Like 60 bucks for the nicer ones. So yeah, your basic Crocs are like 40, 50. Your like more eco style heavy duty Crocs are more like 70. So these are within reason. Pretty cool if you want like a Bogs Croc style shoe. What's this one? Okay, another Boga. I'll give you all the sizing recommendations. So what I thought was originally like 12 different boots turned out to be 3 or 4. There's you another Boga. And the last one is your Bozeman 2. Okay, so we got three models. So 80 bucks for your little Boga Bogs. You got the next step up, 150 for your classic talls, seamless. And a little over 200 bucks for your Vibram soled Bogs with the grippy winter grip, Arctic grip. So I thought we had 12 different shoes. Turns out it was 3. So now we can actually give you I can give you at least my sizing recommendations. It's never gonna be 100% correct and perfect for you because my feet are definitely different than yours, and sizing and people's, what they like fit-wise is all different. And so take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research, look at the brands, own recommendations, and don't get mad at me if you screwed up. What am I wearing? Sundance boots. These are one of my favorite boots that we've ever designed. I love them. I think they look so good. I'm wearing them with like baggy pants today. They still look freaking good. Some Ben Davis pants, got from New York. Okay, let's try them on. I'd really be interested to do a full cut down of these and see how they're built, how they're compared to the competition. Okay, men's 9, it's close. I think it's a little bit small for me, just a little bit. It could be the perfect size though. I think these are 11s. So I think 10s are the ticket there. Yeah, I think I'd go 10s. 9s feel just a little small. Yeah, I'd go 10. So 10 for the Bogas. I'm a 10 on the Brannock. I wear 10.5s or 11s in most shoes. In like Pacific Northwest boots, I usually wear like 9.5s. But my Brannock size is a 10. And so far, these fit true to Brannock. Okay, now for the Bozeman 2s with the Vibram sole. Ooh, that feels right. I think that's the size. For me, it seems like I need to go true to Brannock. Look at that little pry spot on the heel coming in clutch. You could fit in a 9, I guess. But my toes are really close to the end. They're not touching, but they're close. So if you like a tighter fit, you can maybe go down half a size from your Brannock, but I think most people are gonna be fine going true to their Brannock size. Or for me, for sneakers, I wear 10.5s or 11s, so I would go down a little bit. I'd go down to my nearest size. That's what I recommend. So, if you wanna see them cut in half, let me know, because I thought we had like 12 different shoes, but now we've got a clear 3 shoe option, high end, middle end, and more affordable Croc style. So it'd be cool to do a full cut in half and really see how Bogs are made and how this whole seamless thing works and how it's different from the other competition that we've seen with like Extra Tough and Muck Boots, you know, all those different ones. So let me know what you think. Huge shout out to Bogs for sending these in, and thank you guys for your support. See ya.